Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and taken down the 21-yard line. Carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jamian Sherwood there to meet him.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 23, here's second and 8. Again, it's McCaffrey. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, 49ers.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Purdy on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got a hook shot.
Christian McCaffrey. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Going to 54, going to 50. Hey, 40, stop. Hey, kill. We're going to 54. Why?
Right to the air is Prescott. That one taken in right side by Leggett. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On second down, it's down. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Here we go, 40. Here we go, 47.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Prescott again. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a yard. Now Prescott. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. A little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Here we go.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Get set.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
And after that short run, gets them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
carried out for Jaden Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Prescott. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 9.
Yeah! All right, 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Kill. 26.
Now a give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 6-3 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 11.
Here we go 40. Here we go 40. All right, 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go. All right, here we go. Kill. 26.
Third and short. Prescott. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Lincoln. Touchdown Cowboys. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Next to score, Cowboys 10, 49-6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run for the first time here with Jordan James. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jordan James. Touchdown San Francisco. Booty down for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. go once more as the kick's away. Avante chirping on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah! Here we're going to 50.
On first and 10, Prescott. To the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a...
And he will go all the way. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys make the lead full. It is 17-13. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Kittle is the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. A throw there, caught by Leggett. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A run now on 2nd down. Yeah. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Perry.
They'll stay on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
Here we go. 47. 48.
Prescott. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We're going to 53. 48.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
This brought in. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Hunter Lipke, touchdown Cowboys. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score. They take it back for 6.
On the return, here's James. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Now, listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 minutes to go here. till halftime. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, they need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he searches for a gain of about 5. On second down, Purdy on the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Hey, 47! Yeah, here we go!
Play fake. Prescott. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, kill!
Prescott now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. Wide 8. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
There you go. 6-5-8. Then we're going to 53. 26.
On third down, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Then we're going to 52. There we go. 22.
Third quarter begins with a run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
12 yards to go.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. This will be returnable from his own 15. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with James. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Down all the way up past the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Get set.
Kittle is the man in motion. 1st and 10. Purdy. Deflection. It is taken in. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown. 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
In the end zone, here's Devontae Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Prescott on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Lots of space past the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. Jaden Blue, touchdown does its job. And that's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. And great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Yeah! There we go! All right, hey! Hey, kill! Wait,
Play action now. Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Second and 10.
Hey, kill! Here we go, 47! 48! 26!
They'll throw again. Dak. He'll find Lamb. He's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It's going to be third. They need one.
Yeah! Here we go! 48! Kill!
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Prescott again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We're going to 52. 47. Yeah! Here we go.
Again, Prescott to the air. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal.
Yeah!
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Yeah, 26. 26.
Williams.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners' 1-yard line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
26. 26.
They'll try to run it with Williams. And this time he's in. Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that matters, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
On the return, here's James. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort, unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yes! Kill!
First down, Prescott. This is caught at 2. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's first and 10.
Get set!
Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go! Like that line,
Room to run at the 30. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Yeah! Every boy, 20 seconds!
with the give up the middle with Williams. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Then we're going to 50. Then we're going to 54.
On second down, it's Dak. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Dak facing third and long. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Kittle is the man in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Get set.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Third and short. Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the 49er, first down. A gain of 12.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. That's out to Brown. Right side. Complete. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Get set. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on third and 3? They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
And the 49er.
A first down throw for Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. First down, it is Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tackle made by P.J. Hill. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, kill! Yeah! Here we go! Boy, here we go, 47. 26.
It's another run here for Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. 48. 26.
On play action. He's down. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look for the home run ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another 49er first down.
Again in the air for Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown. 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to cut the deficit to 10. 41. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, right back to Williams. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Yeah! There we go. Wide 80. 26.
They'll go again with Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
On the give, it's Williams. Not much happening there, just a short game. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
A gain of 2.
And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The 16-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively.
Yeah, here we go.
It's third down.
Wide 80. 26.
Here's a handoff to Williams. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey.
For the Cowboys.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here's James. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. Inside the 30. Brandon Ayuk. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Next to score, Cowboys 54, 49ers 48.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
To a knee goes Prescott. And that should do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.